Good morning, students, and welcome for your next maths lecture. Students, as you all know that we have started with a new chapter, that is multiplication part 1. Okay, already I have explained you all how to multiply a two-digit number with a single digit number. Okay, now students, now we are going to study further in this chapter. So you all need to pay attention as I am explaining the further part of the chapter. Now students, you all know that we have finished till all these 10 sums. Okay, now below that on the same page number, that is page number 56, the next question is multiplying a 3-digit number. It is multiplying a 3-digit number formative assessment. Okay, now students, you can see this formative assessment. The question is carry out the following multiplications. So students, this question is being omitted. This question is being cancelled. So you have to cancel this whole questions. All the sums have been cancelled. This is not there for this year in your portion. So you have to cancel this question. Okay. Now students, on the next page, that is page number 57, you can see the next question is multiplying any 3-digit number by a 1-digit number. Okay, formative assessment. That means you can multiply any 3-digit number with a 1-digit number, that is a single digit number. This is question number 1, multiply. So students, in this question you can see there are total from A to O. There are total how many sums from A to O? You can see there are many sums. So students, you are going to study only A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Up till H you are going to study. From I, J, K, L, M, N, O. You are going to cancel. Now students, you are going to study A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Up till H we are going to study. Again from I onwards you are going to cancel. I, J, K, L, M, N and O. All these sums you are going to cancel. Now students, while solving these sums from A to H we are going to study, and this remaining sums till O you are supposed to cancel. Okay, so from A to H I'll explain you all how to solve, but these sums you are going to solve in notebook, not in your combined book. First we will solve in your maths notebook, and whatever will be the answer, that answer you are supposed to write here in the box. In this way we are going to solve the sums. Now let us solve this question number 1, multiply. Now students, you are supposed to write in your notebook in this way, that is question number 1, multiply. A1 is 124 multiplied by 3. Now how to solve this sum? First you will write this number, that is 124, then is multiplication, then you will give your sign of multiplication. The next number is 3, so you will write at the units place. You are supposed to write at the units place. Okay, now let us solve it. For solving multiplication, students, you all should be aware of the tables. You should learn the tables. So we have written 3 at the units place. Now let us do the multiplication. 3 4s are 12. So you will not write here 12. Okay, as you do in the addition, as you carry the numbers, in a similar way you have to carry the numbers. So 3 4s are 12. So 2 you will write and 1 you will carry here. Okay, then 3 2s are 6, and already you are having 1. So 6 plus 1 is 7. Okay, 3 1s are 3. Your answer is over. So the answer is 372. Okay. Now students, you got the answer of 124 multiplied by 3 is 372. So you have to write the answer in this box. Okay. Now here students, the second B1 is 367 multiplied by 5. Now we will write it 367 multiply by 5. Okay, so now let us do the multiplication from the units place. 5 sevens are 35. So 5 you will write, 3 you will carry. Okay, 5 6 are 30. 30 plus 3 is 33. So you will write 3 here, again you will carry 3. Okay, 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. So the answer is 1835. So here you will write the answer of B1, that is 1835. Okay. Now students, see here, C1 is 408 multiplied by 9. It is 408 multiplied by 9. So you will write it as 408 multiplied by 9. Okay. Now let us do the multiplication. 9 8s are 72. So 2 you will write, 7 you will carry. 9 zeros are 0. 0 plus 7 is 7. 9 fours are 36. So here students, your answer is 3672. Okay. So students, you have to write that answer in this box, that is 3672. In this way you have to write the answer in the box after doing the multiplication. Now here students, D1 is 627 multiplied by 8. So first we are going to write this number, that is 627 multiplied by 8. So you will write 8 at the units place. Okay, now let us do the multiplication. 8 sevens are 56. So 6 you will write, 5 you will carry. Okay, 8 twos are 16. 16 plus 5, it's 21. So 1 you will write and 2 you will carry. Okay, 8 6 are 48 plus 2, 50. So 50. So 0 and 5, that is 50. So the answer is 5016. So students, in the combined book you will write the answer as 5016. Okay, in this way you have to write the answer in the combined. Now students, let us solve the E1. E1 is 840 multiplied by 4. Okay, so let us see now. 840 multiplied by 4 you will write at units place. Okay, in this way you have to write the question. Now let us do the multiplication. 4 zeros are 0. Any number multiplied by 0 is 0. Okay, 4 fours are 16. So 6 you will write, 1 you will carry. 4 eights are 32. Plus 1, it's 33. Answer is 3360. Okay. So here in the combined book you will write the answer in the box, that is 3360. Okay, in this way you have to write the answer in the combined book. Now students, we are going to learn the F1, that is 716 multiplied by 7. Okay, now let us see, that is 716 multiplied by 7. Okay, 7 6 are 42. So 2 you will write, 4 you will carry. 7 1s are 7 plus 4, that is 11. So 1 you will write here and 1 you will carry. 7 sevens are 49 plus 1, that is 50. So 0 and here 5, that is 50. So the answer is 5012. Answer is 5012. Now here students, you have to write the answer in the box, that is 5012. The answer is 5012. Now here student, G1 is 193 multiplied by 5. It is 193 multiplied by 5. So now let us write here 193 multiplied by 5. Okay. Now let us see, 5 3s are 15. So 5 you will write, 1 you will carry. 5 9s are 45 plus 1, that is 46. So 6 you will write, 4 you will carry. 5 1s are 5 plus 4, that is 9. So answer is 965. Now let us write it in the combined book. Now for G1 students, you are supposed to write the answer 193 multiplied by 5. Answer is 965. The answer is 965. Now here students, H1 is 227 multiplied by 3. Now let us solve it. First you will write 227 multiplied by 3. Okay. 3 sevens are 21. So 1 you will write, 2 you will carry. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. Again 3 2s are 6. So the answer is 685. Now let us write this answer in your combined book. Now students, here H1, 227 multiplied by 3 is 681. The answer is 681. Okay students, we were supposed to solve only till H. Now you can see we have solved A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Up till H we have solved all the sums. From I till O we had cancelled, omitted. So we don't have to solve those sums. Now students, as I have solved these sums in notebook as well as in combined book, you also have to solve those in your notebook as well as in your combined book. Now students, now let us study the next, that is question number 2, that is word problems. Now let us study this. The cost of one chair is rupees 650. What is the cost of 4 such chairs? उन्होंने क्वेश्चन में क्या बोला है, अगर एक चेयर का प्राइस है 650 रुपीज़, तो वैसे 4 चेयर्स का कितना प्राइस है? अगर 1 चेयर का प्राइस है रुपीज़ 650, तो वैसे ही 4 chairs का कितना प्राइस है? दैट वी आर सपोज टू फाइंड आउट. सो वी विल डू मल्टीप्लिकेशन, दैट इज 650 multiplied by 4. So now let us do the first multiplication, that is 650 multiplied by 4. Okay. So 4 zeros are 0. 4 5s are 20. So 0 you will write, 2 you will carry. 4 6 are 24 plus 2, that is 25 26. So the answer is 2600. Okay. Therefore you will write the last statement, that is therefore the cost of 4 such chairs is rupees 2600. Okay. The cost of 4 such chairs is rupees 2600. Now third one, that is one small sack of rice cost rupees 825. How much do 5 such sacks cost? Small sack of rice. अगर एक सैक ऑफ राइस का प्राइस है 825, तो वैसे 5 सैक्स का कितना है? ओके, इफ कॉस्ट ऑफ वन स्मॉल सैक ऑफ राइस इज रुपीज 825, how much do 5 such sacks cost? So first you will do the multiplication, that is 825 multiply by 5. Okay, so 5 5s are 25. 5 you will write here, 2 you will carry. 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 2, 12. So 2 you will write, 1 you will carry. Okay, 5 8s are 40. 40 plus 1, it is 41. Answer is 4125. So therefore the cost of 5 such, what therefore how much do 5 such sacks cost? Therefore the cost of 5 such sacks is rupees 4125. The cost of 5 such sacks is rupees 4125. Now let us see the fourth one. Fourth one is, if there are 4 orange trees in a row, how many are there in 80 rows? अगर एक रो में 4 ऑरेंज के ट्रीज है, तो वैसे 80 रोज में ऑरेंज के कितने ट्रीज है वो हमें फाइंड आउट करना है. व्हाट वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट, दैट इन 80 रोज हाउ मेनी ऑरेंज ट्रीज आर देयर. सो फर्स्ट वी आर सपोज टू डू द मल्टीप्लिकेशन. सो दैट इज 80 multiply by 4. Okay, 4 zeros are 0. 4 8s are, it's 32. So answer is 320. So therefore there are 320 ऑरेंज ट्रीज. कौन से ट्रीज है? ऑरेंज ट्रीज इन 80 रोज. Okay, what they have told, if there are 4 orange trees in a row, how many are there in 80 rows? So what we did, 80 multiply by 4. 80 rows में find out करना है, और एक कौन से ट्रीज? 4 ऑरेंज ट्रीज. सो मल्टीप्लाई बाय 4. सो वी गॉट द आंसर इज 320. ओके, सो द लास्ट स्टेटमेंट इज therefore there are 320 orange trees in 80 rows. Now students, see here fifth one is, if 90 students stand in a row, how many students are there in 3 rows? अगर एक रो में अगर 90 स्टूडेंट्स खड़े रह सकते, तो वैसे 3 रोज में कितने स्टूडेंट है? सो व्हाट यू विल डू, मल्टीप्लाई 3 बाय 90. सो फर्स्ट यू विल डू 90 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3. सो 3 zeros are 0. 3 9s are 27. Answer is 270. So what they have asked, how many students are there in 3 rows? Therefore there are 270 students. There are 270 students in 3 rows. Okay, there are 270 students in 3 rows. So students, in this way I have solved this 4 word problem sums, and you have to solve these 4 word problem sums in your combined book as also. It is on page number 57. you have to complete, this is only your homework, that you have to complete all this question number 1, multiply A to H, and then you have to complete this 4 word problems on page number 57. So this is your homework for today. So students, your homework is on page number 57. Complete question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in your combined book and maths notebook. You have to complete your homework on page number 57 in your combined book, and also you have to solve it in your maths notebook, and this is your homework for today. So you have to complete your homework and you have to send to me on my personal number before 6 p.m. Okay students, and with this we are going to end our today's lecture. And students, the further part of the chapter we are going to study in the next lecture. Thank you.